Hey, it's Delicia. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you are looking to make some food that is fun and festive for the fall, just keep watching. That was a tongue twister. So I'm making a charcuterie board in this video. This is like my third one that I've made on this channel. I'm going to link the other two down below in the description box. But I'm going to warn you ahead of time, video quality may not be that great, but the food, I can vouch for the food. The food is good. The first one my daughter made back, I think, last year. And give that one some love too. You'll see it was like around New Year's or something like that over a year ago. And then the other one was a little less than a year ago. And that one was really good too. This one I am making for 1 to 2 people. Obviously, all of my videos are for inspiration purposes only. So whether you're making yours just for yourself or for 3 or more people, you can add things as you wish to or take things away. But the focal point on this charcuterie board is that I'm going to make a pumpkin shaped cheese ball. And we're going to do this together because I've never made one before. So let us pray that it turns out just right. We're going to make the cheese ball first and then we'll work around it with the other items that I have for the board. So we are using softened cream cheese. Then we have onion as well as garlic powder, salt and pepper, some mozzarella cheese, as well as some Colby cheese. And then I have some bacon all chopped up and ready to go, along with some chopped up green onions. You just throw all of that into a bowl. You can feel free to use what you want to. I used my hand mixer. You can probably do the same with a hand whisk or something like that. It did get a little bit difficult at first. Maybe I was using the wrong attachment, but at the end it turned out just great. Trying to get a better angle for you guys. I just basically took my spatula, and yes, it's a Christmas spatula, still does the same thing though, and I scooped it all onto some plastic wrap. I made it just the right size so that I can wrap it up in a ball and form it up in a ball, as you'll see here in a minute. And we're just going to take those corners, those edges, and get it all nice and snug around there, not too tight. And then once it's all wrapped around the cheese, we can form it kind of like you're making a snowball, for those of you who are familiar with snow. I understand not everybody has snow, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. Now this is totally optional, but I wanted to make those little divots that, you know, a pumpkin has. So I took some twine, about 12 inches a piece. I honestly can't remember how many I cut here. I think it was about 4. So I loosely tied the cheese ball. It's gonna have to form in the refrigerator, so it's still pretty soft right now. But I'm gonna take that twine and try to make my own little divots to make it look like a pumpkin, you know. So I let this sit in the refrigerator for about 15 minutes or so. With the magic of editing, it's already done. So let's take a look and see what it looks like. I don't know if you can see on the camera just yet, but the divots are there, but on the top, I guess I could have tighten that twine just a little bit more. So I'm just going to take the back of my butter knife to see if I can try to carry those lines up to the top of the pumpkin. I decided to take my little Cuisinart scissors and cut a little circle around this cheese ball. I personally didn't want it sitting directly on the board. Not that it's anything wrong with that. I don't know about you, but it's something about cheese and eggs that I just don't like dealing with when it comes to washing the dishes. Because I don't know, it just turns out being a mess. What about you? Leave a little comment down below if you're like me, where you just do not like dealing with cheese and other foods like that that tend to be quite messy as you're cleaning your dishes. So I had a piece of green onion left and I decided to stick that right in the center for a little pumpkin stem. Now my plan was to cut a little sliver right here and have some pumpkin seeds falling out, but I'm not going to do that because I need to take some more pictures, but that's a good idea if you would want to try that yourself. At this point, you're basically filling the void, making sure that your entire board is filled and there's no gaps or anything like that. So everything that I showed you that I had at the beginning of the video, I'm going to use on this board and try to pack it in. Again, it's just for my husband and I, or 1 to 2 people. Again, like I said before in the beginning, if it's a board just for you, you can add less or the same. Or if it's for 3 or more, you can get a bigger board and add more things and more varieties. Before I forget, I have to let you know that I got all of my items from Aldi. Whenever I do a charcuterie board, I make sure to run over to Aldi and get my things. This is not sponsored by them, but I mean, like, if Aldi, if you're watching, feel free to reach out to me. Maybe we could work something out. But yeah, as far as things like this go, you want to do something nice for you and someone special or your family. Just because there's an inflation right now doesn't mean that you have to spend a lot of money, because boards like this can get a little pricey. So Aldi has quality items and they're affordable. So I just thought that I should share the love and let you guys know. Last but not least, I'm making 2 salami roses here. Usually what I do is match up the edges from the outside of the glass to the inside of the glass, and we'll just go all the way around, and then I'll double that up with another row, basically overlapping the little scallop as you see me pointing to right here, and then you'll see how it turns out at the end. I hope you like. Friends, before we wrap things up, if you found anything in this video that you enjoyed, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. It really does help out my channel. And if you're not already subscribed, make sure to click on my face here on the screen. And don't forget to click that notification bell. That way, whenever I upload any video, you'll be notified. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.